Hello.
Hello. Welcome to another Off the Lift session. I think we've got a few first timers actually at Off the Lift, which is really exciting. Today we have Dad Jonas. Just joking. Dad Jonas is his Instagram handle. His name's actually just Jonas.
In English, it would mean like the Jonas.
The Jonas.
Very original.
Today he is talking about AI, which is quite a, not a recently hot topic, but I think a hot topic for a while now. So it's really exciting that you are sharing with us today. Thanks for taking the time.
Pleasure.
We usually have a quick Q&A at the end, so if you do have any questions, we'll hold that till the end. But that is it for now. Over to you, Jonas.
Thank you, Steffi. All right, thank you for joining, everyone. Before we start, I want to give a quick introduction to myself. So, who am I? I'm Jonas. I am from Germany, and I did a bachelor's degree in computer science, and afterwards co-founded a tech AI startup. It's called Millibo. I'm just going to talk about now. Before we start that, there's actually a funny story about the name, because the name is like based from a mountain where our headquarters is. And when we started it, we wanted to get like the .com domain, but this was already taken by a company in South Africa. So it's like funny that I ended up somehow here. They are in Johannesburg, so if I ever go there, I might pay them a visit, because they haven't like replied to my emails yet. And they do like something very, very differently than we do. So what do? We are a customer service automation platform. So we started around 3 to 4 years ago with just doing like website chatbots. You probably know what a chatbot is. They're usually like down in the right bottom corner. That's one of our customers at the moment. I hope you have heard of them. Not to show off, of course. But like that's the way we started, with providing companies, especially enterprise companies, with website chatbots. And especially during this year, we shifted from just providing chatbots on a website to also trying to automate every like text-based email, inquiry, whatsoever, because we just saw that people, they use the chatbot, but it's only like 10% of all customer inquiries come from a chatbot, and people still use email or WhatsApp or any other text-based channel. So that's why at the moment, we are not a chatbot company anymore. We try to automate everything text-based. So, and that's what I want to talk about today. I don't want to sell you our product or anything. I'm not going to show you our product, because what we offer is, I guess, more tailored for large enterprise or medium to large enterprise. But I want to show you the features or the advantages you can do with AI to hopefully learn something, and hopefully also like maybe get some ideas, inspiration, how to simplify day-to-day tasks that you doing right now, or might come up with something that you can automate. So, how do I use AI with my tools? Because you probably already know ChatGPT, and hopefully everybody does use it at the moment. But when it comes to what it can do is access the tools I'm already using. So, for example, I am using Google Mail as my email client, and obviously ChatGPT doesn't have access to my email client. So how can I integrate something like ChatGPT with my tools that I already use, either personally in my personal life or maybe professionally? And that's what I want to show you today. And that is like AI-powered workflow automation tools. So what is a workflow automation tool? It basically can connect a lot of tools like Google Mail, your calendar, Slack, for example, or any other integration you can think of, and it provides like a platform where you can click everything together and design your own workflows. And with upcoming trends and technologies like ChatGPT, you can now use these AI models that, for example, power ChatGPT to use in your own workflows. And that's what I'm going to show you today. You might have already heard of a tool like Zapier. Who has heard of Zapier before? Okay, some. And I'm not going to show you Zapier today, but another tool that I personally like and use, and that's called N8N. So because I'm like a techie, so it's easier for me going with this tool, but in the essence, it's like a free open source tool. So you could use it on your own server if you have one, and can do whatever you want with it. Otherwise, you can also use Zapier, which is hosted in the cloud, and you just pay a monthly fee, for example. So, yeah, just quick, catchy sentence. All right. So, because this is not just like a presentation with some slides I want to show you, this is a live demo. So I'm imagining a scenario now where we are a local surf shop, maybe here in Jeffreys Bay. So small company, maybe it's only me who's running it, or I've got like only a couple of employees. And I receive now a lot of emails regarding some frequently asked questions like, what is the hourly rate for rental of a surfboard, or is there availability for a lesson at a given day? And that's what I prepared now. So now with demo effect, I hope everything works. And for this, I prepared some emails. I just wrote them to myself to show you. And we start with the first one. And so let's say I'm a customer. Can you read that? I can try to make it a bit bigger. All right. So I'm just having some questions. For example, when do you open? So what is the opening time, and how much does it cost to actually rent a surfboard? So in this scenario, I want to keep it simple because I like simple. And for this, I just prepared a Google Doc. So for everyone who uses like Google Workspace or something similar, it's just like a Word document where I just put in all frequently asked questions. By the way, all generated by AI, so also another good use case. And now what I did is I created a workflow in this given tool that I mentioned. That's N8N, so this workflow automation tool. And with it, I can drag and drop like little nodes to connect all my data sources or actions that I want to do or trigger. So for example, here I can enter Gmail, and there are some predefined actions, like I can add a label to a message. I can, make it a bit bigger. So I can get a message, I can send a message, I can create a draft. Like I can really define what I want to do in which scenario. And for this, I already prepared something, because it would be a bit too much to do this all now. So this is what my workflow looks like right now. It basically just gets the email from my inbox from Gmail, processes it, extracts like what is it about? Is it about a support question, so like a frequently asked question, or for example, is it about a booking availability? And now I'm just going to run it, that we can see the output. And now when you run it, you can see all the different steps it takes. So this one, this one, this one, this one. It was running 2 times because I prepared 2 emails for it. And now we're going to look what the output is. I'm just going to hit refresh. And now you see, okay, I texted, like I replied to myself, but let's imagine this would be a customer. And then now you see it just created the message. It generated an answer, so also my name from the original email, some small talk, and then the information. So surf shop opens at 8 a.m. every day, and the surfboard costs 150 Rand. And this is not just made up information, it actually came from this document where it says here like 150 Rand per hour, and somewhere it's also saying when we are open. So on the fly, it gets the information out of the Google document, processes it, and regarding what the original question is, it just sends the information back. This was one use case I wanted to show you, because with these frequently asked questions, you usually can just like create an answer and just send it out, that it's all done. But maybe sometimes you don't want to just send out a message immediately. You want to like look for yourself. So for this case, I had another email, and this was this one. So I was asking about a surf lesson for tomorrow, and now instead of just like creating a message and sending it out, it has created like a draft email that I, as the shop owner, can just look at it, see, oh, that's what the AI has like suggested me, and then I can just like look for myself, is this correct? If so, I can just hit send and then get sent out, or it will rewrite it. In this case, this is actually not the answer I was looking for, because the calendar I prepared, it said like there's a slot in between here. So the expected answer would be to say like, yeah, there's one at 10 a.m. But yeah, that would have been the good answer. So that's also sometimes with AI, you don't always get the right answers immediately, but that's also part of the, like, let's call it the game, that we can further train or adjust the prompts, the so-called prompts we give to the AI to maybe answer it next time better. I can also just show you maybe a bit more in detail how it was going through here. And for this, I will just focus on this part here. And this is called text classifier in this case. This is the component I just use for deciding where I want to go in which case. So I have a support, if you can see it, it's called support and booking case, and other, if there's any other emails, maybe I don't have a path yet, or I don't know what to do for right now. And then I can just like decide where I want to go depending on which topic it is. For example, for this one, for support, I connected the Google Doc here, and further down, I just connected my calendar, as you can see here now. And if this comes to here, it will look like it gets my calendar, looks up the dates for tomorrow, and hopefully sees that there's an availability, and then here creates a draft, or in the other case, it just sends out the message. So this was one use case I prepared for this demo. And also another case just to show you like what is possible, or maybe there are some that aren't impossible, but I also prepared just a quick workflow to demonstrate an integration to Slack, because we all use Slack here. We don't use Slack in Germany that much, so I was really glad that you use it, because it's easy to integrate in everything else. But what I did here is, let's say every morning at 6 a.m. I want to get a direct message in Slack with all my upcoming calendar events or tasks, and that's like what all these workflow automation tools are. I can do whatever I want. Maybe I can get a surf report for this day and just send it to my Slack. There are no limitations. This is what I did here. I just get my calendar, get my tasks, generate an answer, and then send it to Slack. And if I run it, you can see it goes all the different steps. And if I look into Slack now, yeah, it says here, that's the time right now. And then it just gave me a nice answer depending on my events. And just to show you that it's not made up, they're all in my calendar here. Sure. So I put them here and also the tasks here. And with this, you can decide whatever structure, output you want to see wherever you want. In days like before ChatGPT and these large language model AIs, it was always difficult to get information like out of an unstructured way to a structured way or vice versa. And now the models are, I would say, that smart to just act on your demands or your inquiries to answer in whatever way you want. So this was also the other use case I want to show you. So let's head back to my presentation. Because why I'm doing this and not just showing you, for example, our product, what like in the core is similar to what I just showed you, but is just more for like enterprise customers with really different requirements. I just want to show you that AI, especially what I showed you, is accessible. I say for everyone, but as you saw, it's a bit tech savvy, so you probably need some time and effort you have to put in. But the more time and effort you put in, I think in first place, then you get the benefit later out of it, because you can like automate so many things. And I think this makes it accessible for everyone, large company, small company, individuals, communities. And this is what I wanted to show you today. So thank you everyone for listening and watching. Do you have any questions, or anybody has some ideas, maybe inspiration now, how you maybe already do, or maybe you can use AI in your day-to-day tasks? Yeah. That's a really good point, because that's what was something I wanted to show at first, but then I didn't. So with all these different possibilities, you're really flexible in what you do. So in your case, you would just you could just like add labels to some messages based on what the topic is about, and then you can just label every incoming email. Maybe you come up with some categories you maybe already have, and you can just sort them into spam or not relevant folders and stuff. And you can just like first thing every like 10 minutes or so, just let AI handle all your emails and just like categorize them without answering or creating any messages or stuff, just labeling it. Sure can, yeah.
Yeah, I bet a lot of it also, I bet you could get something where if anybody's asking for a time, I use Calendly personally.
Yeah.
And just have like anytime anybody's trying to set up a meeting, you just have them send that over. And,
probably, yeah.
To,
I think
sit back and forth and have to find a meeting that works for both of us.
Yeah, I mean the good thing with all these platforms are they like the most common used tools are probably already there as an integration. So with this you can just connect Calendly and combine it with AI to maybe find a good spot to book your clients in. So everything possible, yeah. So because I use it more in a professional sense, so the case you presented is one I already use myself. So a lot of times I get a lot of emails, just like people, for example, suggesting candidates for job roles to me, or inviting us to some fairs or anything. So I just like categorize them and move them to a different folder that my like inbox is clean at all times, and I can look at them when I want to. Yeah. Like this tool?
Yeah,
Yeah, so this is, I guess, more towards IT teams or techies, because it's still an open source product, so people can collaborate on it by like adding new features and stuff, and you can just like pull it yourself and host it on your own computer or your server. I guess Zapier is more B2B focused, but I think with Zapier or I would say like with tools like this you can test it out much easier, whereas Zapier you probably have to pay a lot sooner. Yeah, but in the like the core they're more or less doing all the same job. Yeah.
And with the AI prompts, do you have to put in your own AI keys, or is it got its own? Is it built into an application already?
No, in this case, for example, we use from Microsoft their own OpenAI models, because we're based in Europe and everyone is concerned about privacy. So we host our own models, but usually you put in your own keys. Yeah. So I originally, like last year, I was talking to some of my co-workers, and we were thinking, what we are already doing, we can do from anywhere in the world. So why are we like sitting in the cold in winter? And yeah, then we just like thought about places to go, and somehow saw this place on a German influencer Instagram page, and just looked it up and saw there's a co-working, a co-living, and thought like perfect, and that's how I ended up here. Yeah. So far, no regrets. Yeah.
Jonas is still going to be around for a while. I know you're busy, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind. Do you have any other questions afterwards?
Sure. Yeah. Always somewhere in the back or playing table tennis here, so always up for a chat. Yeah.
And looking for paddle partners, yeah?
I think we found one for tomorrow, but in general, yes. In general, yes, sure.